I been too critical and negative about Germany lately? Here's what I'm thinking. Let me know down in the comments what you're thinking. Hey everyone, Dana here. I started making regular videos on my YouTube channel back in the summer of 2014. And if I keep putting out one video each week, as I've been doing on Monday afternoons, don't forget to subscribe for new videos and hit the little notification bell so that you don't miss a video. I will hit 500 videos in less than 6 months' time. 500 wanted adventure videos. I've made videos on lots of different topics, so if you're new to wanted adventure, I definitely recommend going back and watching some of the old videos. I've talked about culture shock, so many Germany versus USA differences videos, from toilets to holidays to food to hiking even. I've asked questions of people in Germany in my video 8 questions I have for Germans. I've tested chocolates from Germany versus the USA and so much more. And making these videos for 4+ years, I've noticed some things. For one, I've noticed in the comments that basically, I'd say from pretty soon after beginning to put out videos regularly in 2014, I've noticed people telling me in the comments that I've changed, that I'm not making the same kinds of videos anymore, that they liked me better before. Yeah, I started noticing comments like this pretty soon after starting the Wanted Adventure Living Abroad series in 2014, and I have continued to notice comments like this popping up every now and then since then. Now, over the last 4 to 5 years, sometimes I have made changes to the kinds of videos that I make. Particularly, these changes started happening in like the middle of last year, 2018, when I made the June month of videos, linked up there. Those videos definitely had a different feel to them than the other videos before that. And I would say, yeah, the videos that I've been putting out now in 2019 also have a different feel to them from the other videos that I had been putting out before. But I would say for like a solid 3 years there, I was making what seemed to me to be basically the same kinds of videos. I had a format. Introduction, logo, video, question, goodbye. I had a style of writing my scripts. My topics generally ranged from culture to language to travel, but obviously depending on the exact topic and my mood, sometimes how I presented the topic or how I presented the video might have been a little different from video to video. But basically, I feel like for 3 years, I was putting out a pretty consistent kind of video. At least I thought so. And yet, throughout most of that time, I definitely noticed comments popping up every now and then saying that they liked my videos more before, that I had changed, that I was different, that my videos were different. And I mean, I will say, I hope, I think the video quality has gotten better over the years. I got a better mic, not as much echo. Stefan learned how to film without making me green tinted most of the time. See the Waldmeister video. That was about eating green Waldmeister food, but was not supposed to have a green tint to it, but it definitely did. But anyway, I would say, yeah, overall, I think the video quality has improved. But yeah, I got the feeling that sometimes it was like, that people just wanted me to somehow recreate the exact same video every single week, which I didn't see as possible. You know, obviously there are going to be different topics. I can't talk about the same exact thing every week, but yeah, maybe someone saw the toilet video and thought like, oh my God, this is great. And then the next week I put out a video talking about, I don't know, Spargel and food culture and stuff like that. And then they were like, wait a second, this is not funny or entertaining in the same way that the toilet video was. You've changed. But I just feel like the only way to stay exactly the same would have been for me to literally put the exact same video out every single week. Like, okay, you liked the toilet video? Here you go. I will just delete it and re-upload the toilet video every single week. And that'll be my YouTube channel. Just the toilet video over and over and over again. But yeah, obviously that wouldn't work. Or would it? New Wanted Adventure concept. It's just going to be the toilet video every week. No, I'm not going to do that. I've also noticed that sometimes it seems like people can be kind of sensitive to what they think is not a good topic for me to be talking about. Like if I put out 1 or 2 videos on a particular topic and someone doesn't like that topic or doesn't like that I'm talking about that now, sometimes I've noticed that they seem to suddenly feel like that's all I'm talking about on my channel anymore. Okay, for example, in February of last year, I put out a video about pads and tampons in Germany versus the USA. Then 4 videos later, so there were 3 videos in between about like office differences in Germany and the USA, directness in Germany. 4 videos later, I put out a video about birth control in Germany and the USA, talking about the birth control pill, condoms, multiple different kinds of methods. And then the video after that was a rant about underwear. So within the span of 6 videos, I put out 1 about pads and tampons, which, okay, yeah, I guess that's a video that could be considered primarily for women, although I don't see why men would be against knowing about something that affects half the people on this planet. But anyway, okay, yes, video primarily about something mostly affecting women. I put out a video about birth control, which, yes, I mentioned the pill, but I mean, like, birth control is not a gender-specific topic at all. And I also mentioned male condoms. And then I ranted about underwear creeping up the butt, which, yeah, I guess that one could be a video more oriented towards women because companies design a lot of women's underwear to only cover half the butt cheek, whereas briefs for guys are made to cover the whole butt cheek because underwear for women is often meant to be sexy, whereas underwear for guys is often meant to be, you know, comfortable. But anyway, 6 videos, 2 kind of geared toward women, 1 about birth control, 3 on totally other topics. Just from that, I started seeing comments like, oh my God, this channel has turned into a channel just for chicks. This channel is turning into a chick channel. You're making all this woman content now. I'm out of here. You've changed. Your videos have changed. Like I was saying, just a very few videos in the direction of women, sort of. And suddenly I noticed that some people seem to feel like all I was doing was videos for women now. The same thing seems to have happened a little bit now in 2019. I've noticed some comments saying that in my recent videos, I might have been getting a little too critical, and it seems like maybe talking a little bit too negatively about Germany. And I find that super fascinating. Fascinating because I totally didn't see that coming. If you look back at my videos in 2019 so far, the only video where I think that I criticize something that is like particular to Germany would be the video about how I think German companies should stop requesting a photo with job applications, even if it's an optional photo. I would say all the other videos that I've done in 2019 don't seem to be criticizing Germany in particular. So I find it really fascinating that I put out what I see as one video kind of more criticizing something done in Germany, and then some people apparently have seemed to feel like this was a recent trend of mine, whereas I really don't see it that way. Over the last almost 500 videos, I have made videos on, as I said, lots of different topics, and no place is perfect. Not Germany, not the USA, not any other place that I've ever visited. And I like to talk about what I've noticed. Good, bad, neutral. Sometimes this means that some of my videos might seem to favor Germany. Sometimes the videos might seem to favor the USA. And I would say lots of times they're more or less neutral, I think. But yeah, I would love to hear what you think down in the comments. I have been so just over the moon to see people commenting under my videos, respectfully sharing their opinions, discussing with each other. That makes me so happy. In these videos, I'm thinking about ideas, voicing things that I've been thinking about. As I've been saying at the beginning of these videos in 2019, here's what I'm thinking about on the topic. Let me know down in the comments what you're thinking about it. And I'm someone who really values exchanges of information, and I try to think about different sides of topics. So yeah, I'm just so happy to see people in the comments adding their own thoughts to the topic and discussing and talking about it. Yeah, that makes me really happy to see. So my question for you is, what are your thoughts on this topic? And what topics would you like me to maybe give my thoughts on and open up a discussion about in a video? What current events or topics affecting our society, our world, would you like me to bring in a video and try to start a discussion on? Yeah, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button and the notification bell so you don't miss the videos on Monday afternoons. There are some more videos to check out over here, and we've got fun stuff down there, including new t-shirt designs. We have a Heiße Zitrone t-shirt, we have a new Einhörnchen t-shirt, and some other ones with little drawings on there that I drew. So thank you so much for supporting Wanted Adventure and checking out the t-shirts. And also, a really, really, really big thank you so much to our patrons who support us on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. And I guess that's basically it. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen.